Okay, so 3 things we said good putters do, which you're now starting to get into a really good habit of doing. Okay, number 1, roll the ball well, as in the ball's not bouncing. Strike the ball in the centre of the putter, so missing these 2 outside balls there, and getting the ball to roll on an axis end over end over end, not spinning or wobbling side to side. I think previously your tendencies were to close the face, which is probably why on the golf course in the last session you aimed a long way to the right, especially on your long putts. Here to number 3, for example, and number 2, you potentially have 4 or 5 feet right, just try and pull the ball onto the line. So when you're doing that, pulling the ball on line, hitting it with the right hand, any tension there you say might creep in, added loft. So if we actually look at the left hand one here now, as you at the golf, your line was pretty good to be fair. I wouldn't say your line was bad there, okay? Yeah. As you at this golf, that ball's gone straight left off the club face, and then you can sort of bouncing a bit more. Yeah. And then sort of starts rolling shadowless about now when all that ball's done all its damage now. You're missing that putt, okay? This one here on the right hand side looked to me a little bit more kind of almost left shoulder kind of pulling up and through rather than hitting with the right side. Again, line was good. Club goes back on that slight arc on the way, which is fine, okay? Yeah, that's fine, that's good. Okay, good strike there, okay? Now, if you watch this ball here, the logo on this ball now is appearing there. Yeah. That is as pure a roll as you're going to get. And that ball now is rolling and rolling and rolling, and you can see how it tracks towards the hole there. You just overread it a smidgen, so the ball didn't quite turn back. But the ball itself, the logo, is basically repeating itself from there. You can see it all the time. So you've actually hit that ball on a perfect straight axis. And if a ball is going on an axis end over end that way, it's got more likelihood of staying straighter off deflections. Think of a tyre going down a cliff. If it's vertical, it just points up in the air and goes. If it's wobbling, it's going to go all over the place. And greens, for the most part, as good as some of the greens you might play on are, there's going to be some indentations, okay? Either a footprint, a spike mark, anything's going to cause that. A really interesting stat I read years ago. Dave Peltz, you may have heard of before, Mickelson's short game coach, okay? Into his numbers and stats, he was a NASA scientist by trade originally. He built a putter that hits a perfect putt. So basically a robotic arm that can't miss, okay? Went on a putting green, 6 o'clock in the morning, just after the greenkeeper had cut the grass and the green was perfect, not a blip on it, okay? Set up a putter about 20 feet, worked out the read of the green with all the aim point technology and so on and so forth, set the putter down, hit 100 putts, hold 100. Didn't miss, right? He went out in the afternoon after the Pro-Am, so 70, 80, 90 pros, plus their caddies, all the traffic on the golf course, set up the same putt, 100 putts, hold 35. No way. And that's just basically a machine that can't miss. So you're going to hit some putts in your lifetime that are absolutely perfect, and they're not going to go in because of a little indentation here or there. So we've got to be quite philosophical, I think, with our putts. If we miss a putt,
a little way left or right isn't too bad. As
exactly. And I think with putting, with
missing,
putting, when you got a putt from 10 foot and you miss it 3 foot left, it's like, what? You know that's not the green. That's definitely you, okay? Yeah. And I think numbers in terms of stats that people have with putting, 6 to 8 foot, the tour players are holding about 55-60%. They're not holding every single one. You're seeing the guys on TV who are winning, holding a higher percentage that week, but then the week after they miss the cut, they're missing about 90% of putts. So it's getting that balance between expectations and what can you really affect. All you can affect is the ball starting on your line, rolling well, and not skidding and not spinning. Okay, if you do that, the rest is up to the golfing gods, and some days it'll be good, some days it won't be so good. You just got to let yourself think, okay, well, I've done all I can. If I read it properly, fine, okay? But if you can get those, I think for you to help get that, hands a bit forward, okay, looser in the grip and feel more your left shoulder, left arm kind of almost pulling the putter through rather than hitting it with your right hand, okay? Because that hit with the right hand adds a bit of loft, gets the ball sort of scooping and bouncing and bobbling. That ball has rolled. That was a great roll. Just misread. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And again, we said about that aiming there, Amir. When you get behind the golf ball, squat down and use that vertical line on your shaft there to line and get in the habit of doing that. Maybe just now and then sort of get used to how you getting it correct.
It's quite nice on a golf course because if I'm going to be playing with a line and I know that my ball is going.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's gone left, then at least I know in my
head. Exactly. You're getting feedback, and again, you said yourself when you did it there, sort of squatting down behind the golf ball, your eyes looking from here down up to there generally went left, wasn't it? When you then got back, did that, you could see your error. Okay, so give yourself that routine of sort of set, bump, check, hit. Because if you line up incorrectly and your putter's lined up correct, it's going to miss. Exactly. Yeah. That kind of make sense then, yeah? Yeah. Perfect. So a couple of things to work on there with that hand position. I'd practice that leapfrog drill, so I think just try and get your score was 6 and a bit, okay? trying to get better score towards that stuff, and then just work on that sort of strike point at home. 2 golf balls either side to get that feedback. Are you striking the middle of the putter? And try and get them as close as you can. Okay, good stuff, mate. Well done, mate.